You know, I've always loved the White Mountains, but this trip was going to be a little different. Crazy Hair and Yard Sale are friends of mine, and they were already out hiking. What they didn't know was I was coming up to surprise them. Yeah, I caught up with Crazy Horse and Yard Sale on the Crawford Path. As they were making their way up, they came up behind me on our way to Mizpah Hut, but they had no idea I was there or coming. Seeing their action when I showed up was a great way to start what turned into an incredible few days in the White Mountains. It really was. One of the most memorable parts of this trip was the Mizpah Hut, because I ran into Sugar Bear. I actually interviewed him earlier on his journey at the Mohican Outdoor Center in New Jersey. And here we were meeting again in the White Mountains. Sugar Bear told me he was going to end his hike. I didn't ask him why. I just said to him, "You already hiked an incredible distance. Do yourself a favor, go to Katahdin. Because if you go home now..." Hey, Sugar Bear, it's great to see you again.
Great to see you again. You are a lifesaver. Without you, the New York slabs would have been horrible. You hooked me up with like the bottom part of my trekking pole. Made a world of a difference.
And
Thank you so much.
that was a Mohican, right?
That was a Mohican, exactly.
All right.
And now we meet again.
Right, we see you at the Mizpah.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're here in New Hampshire. It's insane.
Hey, have a great journey, man.
Oh man,
Good seeing
thank
you.
you. Good to see you.
The next morning, I ran into Sugar Bear. He came over to me. He told me he changed his mind. He was going to flip up to Baxter State Park and Summer Katahdin. You know what? Tears came to my eyes when he told me that. That may have been one of those meaningful moments of this entire trip. Sometimes it's just not the mountains. It's about the people you meet along the way. The hike from Mizpah Hut to Lake of the Clouds was just magnificent. Some of the views are unbelievable. We were literally above the clouds, hiking above the clouds. And near Mount Washington, we could actually watch the clouds as they came towards us. Within 5 minutes, we were completely engulfed. That's the White Mountains. It can change that quick, and I'm not exaggerating. 5 minutes. It was an amazing experience. Yeah, I can't say enough about the cruise at Mizpah Hut and Lake in the Clouds. These people couldn't do enough for us. And the people we met along the way were just as much a part of this adventure as the mountains themselves. That's one of the things that I really loved about hiking. You never know who you're going to meet. On our final day, our paths separated. Crazy Hair and Yard Sale continued on to the Mizpah Spring Hut. I headed back down to Joe Lodge. 4 days in the mountains, the White Mountains. Incredible views, great friends, great people, and memories that I'll carry for a very long time. The White Mountains definitely make you work for your views, but every step is worth it, every step.